Hi there, and welcome to another chapter of the electric BMW 320i project. Yeah, it's been a while. I know. Got the car running back in October and just been really busy. Again, winter's always a fun time for me, a lot of skiing. And this year, something even bigger. We bought a new house. So this actually will be the last time broadcasting from this location. Or I should say recording from this location. Just been crazy. You can see boxes everywhere. So that will be the next time you see me. It'll be in a new location. Probably have the same kind of setup, taking all this with me. But and I have a nice big garage to work on there too, and should be able to get more of the 320 running. But what I'm going to show you now is just the last things we did before and what I had to do to get it over there. So let's take a look. Getting ready to do the drive to Andover. Just buttoning up the last two things, and Harbor Freight came through again. Had a little air tank on sale, and all the tires were a little bit low because they hadn't been filled up for a while. There you go, you can hear the vacuum pump. Still doesn't seem to work very well, but I'm going to have to go with it on the drive because I need the power brakes. But everything else is ready to go. Take one little spin around the neighborhood and then put the other seat in, and then we're off to Andover. Alright, ready for the test drive to Andover. Got a GoPros all in the car. Got the seats in and my little tablet showing the status of the JevQ. So we'll see how well this goes. Don't know, but gotta try. Strapped in. We'll go around the block a couple times to make sure everything's working right. Still, brakes are tough. Still sound like they drag after you apply them. And maybe it just has to be worn off a little bit. New brake pads. I didn't check. Horn's not working. Damn it. Saying goodbye to the Methuen neighborhood. 15 years been here. It's a nice place. Very quiet. But just a little too many people. Where we're going is really nice. Seems like I do have enough brakes to maybe stop. It's really it's not bad when there's nobody in front of me, but when there's somebody in front of me and I have to really stop, that's going to be the key. Part of this early morning drive. Some less traffic. One thing nice about living at that house in Methuen is this big shopping center here. Everything you need. Home Depot. Home Depot being so close made it ridiculously easy to go and pick up parts. While I was building this thing, I really hate to see what my Home Depot bill was for the 3 years of building this. Should have probably got a credit card with them and got some kind of kickback for all the money spent. And a lot of restaurants here too. But of course, you can imagine on the weekend it gets really crazy. One thing I forgot to check, make sure all the lights were working. They were before. I should have checked that before getting out on the road. it's not that bad. Still something I gotta work on. It's getting those power brakes working. It'd be interesting if I go to get this inspected, they would notice that or not. I mean, the brakes do work. They just require some leg strength. Here's the car dealership where I got my Leaf. Here we go over the Merrimack River. Not as mighty as the old Mississippi, but still a pretty big river and kind of a pain in the ass to have to keep going over back and forth. It really makes Methuen a little bit harder to get to. See what it does on the highway. Seems to be riding all right. Yeah, 65 miles an hour. Very smooth. No vibrations. Feels really good. Wow. Now, a long drive on the interstate will be for another day. After get the car inspected and everything's working perfectly. Well, it seems like everything's working pretty good right now. I think it must be slipping in that gear.
race today. Probably just a fun run. This is the beginning of Andover, North Andover. It's all pretty much forested area, where the new house is actually in the middle of a state forest, Harold Parker State Forest, which is a fantastic place for mountain biking. Miles and miles of trails there. And all this area probably might never be developed. Seems to be all conservation land. This low-lying area, which is a big swamp, unless they fill it in, probably is not going to ever be developed. Kind of funny, I still can't get used to it's not an ice. I have a car with the clutch and standard transmission, always at a light you put in the clutch. You don't need to do that on an electric vehicle, you just have to put the brake on. successful drive from Methuen to Andover. Awesome. And let's see, figure this out. We're now at 35 amp hours and 386.87 volts. So I used 4.4 kilowatts in 16 miles. So that's 274 watts per mile. Not bad. It's almost right on where it should be for the weight of the car. The car is about 2,800 pounds. And that was doing a little bit of highway and road work, and then also having for some reason, a slippy clutch on third gear. Gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. Feels like it engages. All right. Success. To work on the seat belts. Well, successful driving the 320 from Methuen to Andover. And it really drove very well, except for a little bit of clutch slippage in third gear. I don't understand what's going on there, but I'll have to take that out, take it apart and see what's going on. But boy, it ran really, really well, just like the first drive. And now just have to get the rest of the little things done. I can finish the interior. Still have got to get the radio mounted and finish the carpeting. You see, it's still got it glued up here on the end, but other than that, it'll be ready to go and get it inspected, and then I can use it as a daily driver. Looking forward to it. Well, that was a really great drive. No problems to speak of, except for a little bit of weirdness with the transmission. I'm not really sure what's going on there. That was a lot of screaming, even though it was only like 3,500 RPMs. The Siemens shouldn't scream like that, so must be something in the transmission. But it's kind of cool. It's like these movies that you see that they have electric cars in, and you usually have them screaming like jet engines to indicate that they are electric with electric motor. But I expect that Siemens to scream some, but not like that. And I have a little bit of an alignment issue with the gear shift. You can see I was kind of struggling with that to get it in and out of gear, and it's too close to the center dash, and so I got to work on that. I also didn't run with the vacuum assist brakes. The vacuum pump just runs all the time. I believe the actual module, the vacuum boost module, has got a leak in it, because when I press on the brake pedal just a little bit, I start losing vacuum right away, and that's not how that's supposed to work. It's supposed to, when you're pushing on the brakes, it's supposed to help you, give you a boost to help push the brakes in. So I'm going to have to replace that, which again, getting back into the brakes, having to bleed everything, it's going to be a problem. But everything else worked really well. It just was so smooth on the interstate. I wish I'd gone a little bit further on the interstate. But very, very smooth, no vibrations, and very responsive. It certainly runs very well in fourth gear. Down the highway, could probably easily match those cars that were whizzing by me with no problem. But for now, I just have to concentrate on trying to get all the little pieces done to get it through inspection. And it's just a bunch of little stuff like windshield washers and obviously the brakes.
and just a couple of things put together in the engine compartment or the passenger compartment, you know, where it's all buttoned up and no wires are hanging out. I know they probably will wonder about that. Shouldn't be any issue with Massachusetts. They, at least in the United States and any states, they haven't done any regulation yet about DIY electric vehicles, but that's probably going to be coming down soon. But right now it's just you know, getting a mechanical inspection, make sure everything works on the car, like brakes and tires and lights and everything, and windshield washers. So I'll get that done, and then I'll be doing some more videos. So thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you later.